Kyle Coder Reviews here, and today we're going to be reviewing the rematch on the Supremacy pop movie moments from Star Wars The Last Jedi. That's going to be hard to fit into a title, but we're going to do it, because that's what we do here. So, I got this from GameStop. It's like $10 right now, so if you can get it, if it's still $10, I definitely recommend it. Getting it, it's, $10 at time of recording, so it might not be $10, once it's posted, or whenever you watch it, but it's a sweet deal, $10 for 2 Funko Pops and this big old, really detailed base. It's really awesome. So I guess we'll start with the base itself. So as you can see, the base itself is meant to look like the Supremacy. At least I think that's what the ship is called, I'm not sure. But you see that it does look like a spaceship, a starship. And well, more specifically, a partly destroyed starship. And so you can see speckles of dirt and stuff, and like pipes and ceiling stuff all over the place. If you look, canisters all over the place. It's really cool. I really like this part because it's got some really nice different colors of gray. Makes it look like a real piece of metal that fell out of the ceiling and landed on another piece of metal. And I love how all the little pieces of metal all have different shades of gray and silver, and it looks really sick. Even the base itself, you can see like all these little like lines, like it's been stuck together, and makes sense. It's pretty awesome. Then you can see Finn here, and his head is pretty simplistic, but his hair, there you go. If you look at his hair is highly detailed and very cool. Way cooler than I was expecting. It looks it looks like real hair, like the actor has. And you see all the little bumps, and it looks very good. The hairline is painted very well. I haven't spotted any paint flaws on this hairline. So that's good. His face is a little generic because, it's Funko Pop. That's kind of the thing about human faces. They're kind of generic, but I guess this is technically the first black person in my collection, so it still stands out, I guess. So then you can see he's got one arm extended, and if you look, he's got some like Imperial writing on his hand and on his arm, and some like his glove is done in this shiny color to make it look like leather. Same thing with his boots and his other glove and his belt, which is very cool. He's got these little silver highlights on his vest thing he's wearing, because a little silver piece of his belt. He's got these lines running up his shirt and also down his shirt, and you can see like it looks like the clothing that you'd see an Imperial wear in Star Wars. Well, not Imperial, First Order, which makes sense. That's who he's pretending to be in the scene. You can see that his pants are bunched up because he's kind of crouching down. So you can see that both his pant legs are crunching up, and it looks very cool, very neat. There's a tiny little paint flaw on this little silver highlight, but it's very nitpicky and barely noticeable. Then his little weapon thing he's holding is so cool. It's got wicked details. Well, it's not that wicked, or the details aren't, but the electric part at the end is amazing. So you can see all these like little lines and ridges and silver highlights, and the handles black because, that's how it is in the movie. And it looks very good, and especially the electricity on it is this clear blue plastic, and it's stunning, and it looks awesome. And it's like rolling in and out from in between them. It looks really sweet, right, Finn? Yeah! And then we got Captain Phasma. He? I'm not really sure, but it is probably the best part of this whole set because of how cool it looks. I don't know what to call it after seeing the movie, but yeah. She's got this like pole she's holding in her hands, and it's just a pole. She's got this arm coming out from behind her cape thing. This arm's coming not out from behind. The cape is like switched over to one side, which is pretty cool. She's got a pretty simplistic paint job on her body. She's got little black highlights, or not highlights, but like dark spot. Basically, what allows her to move in the movie. If you look, there's those little black spots there, which are like a weaker metal or something. I don't know, but it looks good. It looks very good. You can see everything from her feet to her hands to everything is very rigid, or has a lot of ridges, is what I should say. I like the way she's gripping it. It looks authentic, like she's actually gonna fight him, which is what we're going for. If you look there, you can see that her hand doesn't fully wrap around it, so you actually get to see a little bit of the grip. And I'm pretty sure, wait, it could be a very small detail that yeah, she doesn't have the grip done fully on this hand. It's very hard to see, but yeah, that's really cool that they decided to show the grip even on her other hand where you wouldn't see it normally. You can see like a gun holster or something right there, some like chain, not sure what that is, some elbow pad. You can see like a little divot right there, and some like pockets, and who knows what else. It looks really good though. And then you can see this little burn mark from Finn smashing him or it in the face with that laser thing, and you can see the big old damage goes all the way to there. I'm a big fan of battle damage Funko Pops. There aren't a lot of them out there, but I do like them. You can see that her cape, or I'm just going to refer to it as a her, because that's how she's referred to as in the movie. Her cape is flowing, looks like super accurate to the movie, and to the scene that it's trying to replicate. This little red streak makes it, well, it's not red streak, it's like the red, no, it's just a red streak, but it looks really good. You can see that I love her cape. I'm a sucker for these capes. It's just so good, and all these little ridges and everything. It's so good. And then, of course, her helmet is awesome. It would be pretty cool if she was fully helmeted, but I love the fact that they decided to make it afterwards. She gets hit with that little bit laser thing. I don't know what they call it, but that. This is a little inaccurate since she's still standing after being hit with that little laser thing, but that's really a nitpick. It would have been cool if the pose was his like little laser thing in the sky, in the air, and she falling back, but that would have been extremely hard to sculpt. And I'm very happy that Funko went through with giving her battle damage. And so you can see just the crazy amount of detail these like. Here, let's start with the back because it's not as crazy, but you can see like the shape of it is very good throughout the whole thing, and these like ridges, very nice. See all these like little details and whatnot added onto her helmet, makes it look very nice. You can see on that side too. I really like whatever texture they have inside of her mouth area. It makes it look like accurate to the movie, and she can actually breathe out of it if you look at it. And then it goes up and down, really sweet. I love how shiny this eye is, because, it's pretty shiny, trust me on that one. Because, it's like a lens. And then her face, or the battle damage on this mask is absolutely fantastic. It looks all melted and cracked right here. There's teensy tiny paint flaws that are barely noticeable unless you're really looking for them. but, you know, nothing big. You can see that the strike goes all the way down here, from there, from even on her chest, to all the way up there, where he seems to, like, lift it up a bit, so it only does a burnt damage and a little chip right there, which is just really great detailing, and the sculpting on this is fantastic. Just look at that. I like how the material from her mouth gets shown from the piece that was directly hit, and you can see all the melty, and then you can see her eye just because the lens is broken, and it's just awesome. I really adore this Funko Pop. So let's put them back on the shelf. So comment down below what Funko Pop you'd like me to review in the future. So, and Ambios, what Ambios you'd like to see me review too. But yeah, so I'll be doing some other reviews. Let's just. So, if you see anything that you want me to see me review that I haven't reviewed before, keep in mind I reviewed a ton of these guys already. So make sure you go and watch all my other videos so you know what to comment. I have tons of videos, so you don't have to watch all of them, but you can look at them, at the thumbnails at the very least, and comment down below, and you can watch a couple of them. So, yeah, drop a like, do a subscribe with your hand, do a like, and click and take that notification bell in hand and smash it. Smash, smash, smash. So yeah, do all those things, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.